what's going on, man? It's your boy Biggz. Yeah, I made it. I'm here with my SmackDown recap and review. Let me just go through my notes. March 7th edition of SmackDown Live aired from the Bankers Life Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, Indiana. SmackDown basically opened up with Shane and Daniel. They open up in a ring and they discuss who gets the title shot at Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania. Basically, all they did was recap what happened last week and, you know, saying that they don't agree all the time and all that. It was just a real simple promo. And I'm just going to be very honest. The whole show was just, I don't know. I just felt like they went in slow motion. And in my opinion this was their worst show since the draft, to be honest with you. Let's just carry on with what happened. Backstage segment after the commercial break had AJ confront Shane and Daniel, and all they did was just add fuel to what was the speculated Shane McMahon versus AJ match at WrestleMania. Um, I don't know, man. I just look at it like I feel like AJ is being downgraded from having the title to facing Shane, when he should obviously be in the main event. But let's just move on. The first match of the evening was John Cena and his girlfriend Nikki Bella versus Ellsworth and Carmella. Before the match, Ellsworth cut a promo talking about how he beat AJ 3 times, yada yada yada. He should be the man in SmackDown. He calls himself the Mac in SmackDown. He's the Mac Daddy of SmackDown. And he's the man who put the Mac in SmackDown. Okay, Ellsworth. Him and his friend, who's his girl, Carmella, they came out. Cena and Nikki came out, and then the stars of the show, Maurice and Miz, came out. The whole basis of this match was Cena and Nikki both did the Five Knuckle Shuffle. Then they both did the AA. They both did the STF, which Nikki does better than Cena, coincidentally. And then after the match, Miz and Maurice took them out. Shout out to them. After the match, Miz and Maurice beat them down. Miz cuts another promo saying John Cena's relationship with Nikki is a lie and disgusting. Miz says when it comes to true love, you can't make the girl sign a contract to be a girlfriend. Oh man, drop a bomb on it, man. I need a Don DeMarco for that. Maurice called Nikki Bella. No, she said, break that bitch. Oh man. Let's move on. We got Chuck's favorite wrestler, Dean Ambrose. He comes out to the ring because Hawkins was talking his shit. And, Dean came out, beat him up again. He calls out Baron Corbin. Corbin's talking backstage. He's basically telling him, man, if you want to fight me, come find me. So Dean leaves, hits a dirty deeds on the outside on Kurt Hawkins, and keeps walking. Mojo does the calmest promo that I've seen him do, and he announces his plans at WrestleMania to win the Battle Royal, and out comes Ziggler. Oh my God. I guess Ziggler ain't got nothing to do but be in a pre-show Battle Royal. And leading up to it, and more than likely after it, he'll be feuding with Mojo to give Mojo a push. Where the hell is Zack Ryder? Still hurt? Something? Okay. We move on. Dean Ambrose, Chuck's favorite wrestler, still walking around backstage looking for Corbin. And Corbin beats the hell out of him with a steel pipe. Pause. Corbin beats him up and then puts him in front of the forklift, lowers the forklift, and tries to kill Dean Ambrose, which was funny as hell. The refs tried to pull him off, which failed. Somebody finally got the forklift off, and you know how they gonna run down the list and throw a little sword on it. He's got broken ribs. He had to go to the hospital. Yada, yada, yada. Hopefully they have a street fight at WrestleMania, not just a regular match. We move on, and we got Alexa Bliss and Mickie James come out to cut a promo on Becky Lynch, a.k.a. Chucky. until Becky actually came out and said she's going to get the title back at WrestleMania. Natalya comes out and says she's the rightful number one contender. Mickie James says she was under the impression that she was going to get a title shot. And Alexa basically shot all of them down and said nobody's worthy. So here comes Daniel Bryan. He says that he thinks Alexa Bliss should defend her title against every woman on the SmackDown roster. I thought he was talking about every woman on the WWE roster. But he's basically talking about SmackDown, right? Daniel Bryan took a page out of the Teddy Long playbook of I see at least 4 people in the ring. Let's set up a tag team match, and that's what happened. Bliss and James defeat Becky Lynch and Natalya. It was a basic match, and Natalya runs in and hits. We get to the further action. Natalya runs in and hits the German suplex on Becky to basically because Becky wouldn't tag her in throughout the entire match. Natalya walks off. Mickie James was getting ready to go for the pin, but Alexa tagged herself in, pinned Becky, aka Chucky, for the win. Then Mickie kicks Alexa dead in the face with the mid kick and leaves her laying. So, you know what that means. We move on, we get another video package from Austin Aries explaining what's going to happen on 205 Live. AJ comes out to the ring and says he only gets disrespect from Shane and Daniel. Styles points out that he gets disrespected. Meanwhile, Randy Orton burns a man house down and gets rewarded. Main event's up next. Randy Orton did defeat AJ Styles. It was a good match. I just wish that the match actually picked up more steam. I felt like the match was too slow, and by the time things really started getting going, the match was over. You know, let's just get to the conclusion of the match. AJ was going for a 450 from the outside to the inside, and Orton moved. He followed up with a super RKO where he just tosses up in the air, catches with RKO, and won the match. And he's facing Bray. My overall thoughts was this show was just very, very average. The most average show you can get going into WrestleMania, and I won't compare it to Raw. So in my opinion, Raw had the better week as far as the show, but the main event is what it is. Now, being that I recorded it this morning on the 8th, I went back to check out Talking Smack and look at the Twitter feed for WWE, and come to find out that they are setting up for AJ versus Shane. After the match, AJ was backstage. He was ready to kill Shane because there was no way he needed to have another number one contenders match after he beat Luke Harper, after he won all his matches. It's just like, yeah, you know it's gonna happen. I wish it wasn't happening. I wish Shane would actually have somebody else fight on his behalf, Shinsuke Nakamura. But, you know, gotta take what you get. But I'm running a little late on this one. Like, comment, subscribe. InternetSmarks. Scale of 1 to 10, I give this show, I give it a 5.5, maybe a 6. It was just an average show. Back more live tweets later on this week. NXT. More reviews will be up. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.
Make sure to follow us on Twitter at InternetSmarks1 for all news, rumors, and updates for everything WWE, as well as live tweets for all WWE programming.